In UG, the Nickel Phantom, 2021, the biggest alleged investment fraud in Singapore's history. NG ran a Ponzi scheme from 2017 to 2021, telling investors he was buying discounted nickel from Poseidon Nickel and reselling it at a profit, guaranteeing 15% returns every 3 months. The nickel being traded was entirely fictitious. Around 1.5 billion Singapore dollars was invested. Roughly 1 billion Singapore dollars is still owed to victims, and between 300 Singapore dollars minus 474 million was transferred into his personal accounts. He used the money to fund a lifestyle lavish even by Singapore's crazy rich Asian standards. He faces 75 charges. Chia Tek Leng, the double life banker, 2004. Chia committed what was considered at the time the biggest financial fraud in Singapore's history. Among his purchases, a 150,000 rupees Mercedes, a 530,000 rupees Grange Road apartment, and over 300,000 rupees in gifts. Australian police later uncovered 190 million Australian dollars in his account at a Melbourne casino, plus 8.8 million Australian dollars stashed in Swiss bank accounts. He was convicted on charges of forgery and cheating. Nick Leeson, the man who broke a 233-year-old bank, 1995, technically British, but Singapore is where he did his damage. As head of derivatives at Barings Bank Singapore, Leeson gambled over $1 billion United States dollars in unhedged market positions, falsifying internal records to cover his tracks. When markets moved against him, the losses multiplied, and Barings Bank, one of the oldest in the world, collapsed entirely. Remarkably, his fraud wasn't caught by internal audit. He confessed by letter as the losses mounted. The Prince Group, hiding in plain sight, 2025, the most brazen recent case. A transnational crime syndicate used a co-working space in Singapore, complete with a pool table, karaoke room, and private cigar bar, as a front for about a dozen companies laundering money on behalf of one of Asia's biggest online scam networks. They exploited Singapore's reputation as a stable financial capital to add legitimacy to their operations.